Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing of Revell's 1967 Corvette 125th scale kit. Let me flip this bad boy over and we'll cut into it. This is going to be used for our January to whenever group build. So I decided I would do an unboxing of it since this is the first time I've ever seen it. And this box is loaded. Let me turn off the camera for a second and I'll pull everything out and we'll get a little bit closer so we can see what we're doing. All right, let's start out with the instructions here. They're typical Revell instructions, the fan fold, and hidden inside are the decals or decals, depending on where you're from. But everybody knows how Revell's instructions are. They're pretty straightforward and easy to follow, so I'm not going to bore you with going through all of them as things are falling off my shelf. But I will bore you with the decals or decals. I call them decals. We're from Northeast Ohio, and that's what everybody here calls them. So look at this. We have some red lines. God help me. A bunch of license plates. We have the centers. We have an AC Delco. Something else that's smaller than... Oh, that's the little Corvette, I believe. Trim on there. Bring that up so we can see it. We have a full set of gauges, which is awesome. We have the Corvette logo, a couple other logos. We have for the the air cleaner cover, the 427s, the Corvette flags, a few other decals that I cannot read. I'm not going to put my visor on right now because I just spent 2.5 hours wearing it, and it really feels good to not have it on. But look at the decals, how they come way out here on that pinstripe. So that's going to be real fun to drag off here. I imagine we'll have to pull it this way off to get these to where they don't just fold up on themselves. Well, we'll see. Nice looking decals, though. Very nice. In the box they go. First thing up is chrome. Let's cut this without cutting my shirt all off. I've watched a couple of my old videos, and I think I like filming the unboxings on these shirts. Make sure there's nothing left in the bag. It seems like you can see a lot better. And you know what? I said I wasn't going to, but I just threw my visor on. So, and I'm going to get my black pointer. So right off the rip, let's check out these rims, or these hubcaps, and they are beauties. They're opened so that you can, so that they just look better. The chrome looks pretty good. It's not overly bright. I like that. Delicate on the window. We have the distributor cover. Geez, I think that might be the carburetor. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. But we'll find it. God, I think that might be the top of the brakes. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyhow, we got door latches. We got the markers for the back. We got our shifter. We got our emergency brake. We got our tail lights and our turn signals. We got our fuel cap, rear view mirror. We are loaded here. These bumpers look good. This chrome trim looks really nice. It's not really super bright. I like that. I like that a lot. So there's the first piece of chrome back in a box. And again, I'm not going to start this until January 1st, but There's no rules about not being allowed to look at what you got, right? So here we go with our second chrome. And I see a lot of stuff's going to end up in LA Awesome in this thing already. Nothing in the bag. Because right now, nope, here's our carburetor. That's a pretty good looking carb. Too bad it's chrome. I think that's going to get dumped in LA Awesome. This is for sure our intake's going to get dumped. Our alternator is going to go in there. Our clutch fan is going to go in there. I'm not sure. I think these might be windshield wipers. They are. Those are my windshield wipers because they're opposing on there. They go this way. Nice. Our exhaust tips, we'll drill these out and then we'll use some panel liner and make them look nice. Our chrome trim for the bottom. Not sure what the other chrome trim's for, but we'll figure it out. Nice grill. We can use some of the either panel liner or we can use some of our just acrylic black on that to highlight that. If we use the acrylic black, we'll come back after it dries with a toothpick and go across all the chrome here and bring that back out. I have that darken up on there. Alternator does look pretty decent, except chrome and chrome bracket. At least it has a bracket. But anyhow, next on the line is a big old bag of parts. So let's open this up again without stabbing myself or cutting my shirt. Pull everything out, give the bag a shake, nothing in there. We'll move everything out of the way and pull our first sprue up. And it's a doozy. Oh, wow. Look at the dashboard here. It's nice. Very nice. And I think this is like aluminum here and then black going to be around it. I haven't decided on colors yet. I just had a brand new bottle of gunmetal that I might try spraying on a couple of spoons and seeing what that looks like. I got it hidden up there somewhere. But we got our inner fender wells. We got, I think this might be the firewall, maybe, or maybe in the trunk, because that's got, looks like got carpet in there. Nice seats. Very well done. We can make these look really good. No seat backs. Well, I guess not, because it sits right up against the back there. Our undercarriage looks really nice. I do see some lettering all over this. I wish they wouldn't do that, but we got a bunch here to remove, and we got some hidden down in here that we're going to get rid of, because we're going to go all out with this thing. We're going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, with it. So all they had to do was that, and it would have been fine, instead of making it on here. But that's all right. We can take care of that. Next, we got our nicely done steering wheel. Very nice. That'll be wood grain with silver and then whatever the hub is, I forget now. I have never built a model Vette, so I'm going to learn as we go on this one. Decent pulley assembly. Nice alternator fan. Good detail in here. They got a lot of detail and it's just going to disappear. Our drive shaft looks really good. We can make that look really nice with just a little bit of dry brushing and things like that. Our exhaust looks good. Nothing fancy on it. There's no clamps or anything. We'll take a look and see if I can find something from the underside of one of these and see if we even need clamps on there. Our steering column, turn signal, looks good. And our wheel backs. So pretty simple sprue here, but got a lot of nice little detail on it. That steering wheel is rocking. Check that out. So good details here. Let's grab the next one in line. Is a big one. We got our interior with what I like is the side panels or drop-ins. So you can detail those flat and then drop them in there and make them look good. And this is sharp. Good, good carpet texture on here. We won't have to mess around too much with that. I know this is going to have some chrome work done to it, and then there's some all kinds of stuff going on here. But I'm looking and I see no extrusion marks or pin marks that we're going to have to worry about. So I'm super happy with that. Really nice. And we're going to have to remember, we got to paint some of that because that's going to show through, I think. We'll find out. No biggie. Radiator frame. Nice radiator. Clutch and brake. Our exhaust manifolds. Really nicely done. Our, I think these are supports or brackets for underneath that go into the suspension frame area. Nice firewall. So obviously that wasn't the firewall. Got a lot of detail in here. A whole lot of detail. I'm seeing that our heater core isn't drilled out. So I'm wondering if there's even heater hoses in this. I haven't looked yet. But we're looking good. Brake assembly, our windshield wiper. Nice. The wires on here are real predominant. So we should be able to make these look nice. We'll go online, find out what colors they are, and make it right. I think this is our steering box. Nice suspension work here. Our sway bar. Our A-frames. Boy, look at here. We got our shocks with the little bolts on them. Some dry brush, and it'll bring all that detail out. Very nice. Our starter's hidden over here. Part of our rear end. The other part. Our leaf spring going across the top of the rear end right here. Pretty cool. Very cool. Nice looking shocks. Yeah, this is really good shape here. And crisp. I'm not seeing a whole lot of, other than right here, like I want to take some of this and clean it out a little bit. Or I'll look and see if it is even really there. If it's not, we'll come in here with a knife and clean that out. But not a whole lot of mold work and things like that we have to do. Nice flat radiator. It doesn't have all the bumps on it, so I don't have to worry about filing in there. But the detail's serious on this. I might be wishing that I did a Vette before. Look at that little tiny hood. Gee willikers, Batman. 427 is molded right in the hood. So we'll see. I know it has the decals. I might sand that off and just use the decals on there. That little pinstripe comes down under here on the... Boy, look at how bad my plate is. I just abused it. Now, here we go with the seat backs. We got more exhaust. Our hoses. Our water pump. A little tiny battery. We got valve covers that aren't chromed. I like that. I didn't even notice if they were chromed inside there, but I was going to dip them anyhow because I want to do the orange on those too. I like that look. We got some decent heads. Oil pan. Like I said, the seat back. I'm not sure. These might be armrests. So, no, they're not. So I have... Oh, those are frickin' visors, aren't they? I bet you they are. If that's the case, we might have one of them pulled down. Nice door panels. A whole lot of detail going on there. And that'll be easy. That sticks up just far enough that we could get our gel pen in there and highlight that. Colors, like I said, I'm thinking the gunmetal. Either that or metallic gray. But we'll have to see down the road what I decide, because we might even go back to the titanium silver. and do it with that. I've been shooting all kinds of different ideas, greens mixed with chrome silver and all kinds of stuff there. So we got our water bottle. Back to this, our master cylinder. I think that is the dang chromed brake assembly in there. Why would they chrome that of all things? We got our shocks or our springs. I think this is our fuel pump or our oil filter. And if it is, see, it's got a nut on the bottom. So this is a canister style. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. But that'd be a canister style. You take the nut off, you pull that off, you pull the filter media out, put new in, and then put it back together again. And then you go take a shower because you're covered in oil. Nice transmission assembly and block. Looks good. Good detail on there. Our linkage is molded in, but with a little bit of, we'll use flat aluminum and then panel liner on there. And man, that stuff will just jump out. Our fan cover, nice fan. The opposing fan so it doesn't hum at you. Really sharp. So far, I'm liking this kit. We have our glass, not a whole lot. Pretty sure this is our backup light. Oh, no. Geez, oh, Pete, I need to wake up. We have our little turn signal markers. This is our backup light across the back. I think these things went across the back in one piece. Our vent windows, little back window, our front window, and then our rear marker lights. So I'm going to leave these in the bag just because I don't want to get them all scratched up. I don't have much future left, and I haven't done, I haven't dipped glass with quick shine. So I'm not sure how that'll work out. Here, we'll cut into this though for sure. We got our tires, solid tires, no names. Well, no, they are named. These are Michelin's on here. Michelin TRX, or pull this down. Yeah, TRX on there. That decal with the dreaded red lines, we'll give it a try. Not going to guarantee anything. I've never, ever had red lines look to where I like them. But good looking tire, really nice tread, and you know what? There's no mold line in there at all. So the molded must be right in, yeah, it's right there. Which I like that because then you don't have to worry about that line going down the center. So good job, Revell, on that. And now lastly, and everybody's waiting for it, is the Corvette body. This 67, the box art is what got me for this. Like I said, I'm not a Corvette guy. Don't hold it against me, but that's just the way it is. But the box art with the gateway arch in it kind of always took me. I've always been fascinated with that gateway arch. And so I kind of jumped on that. I'm looking at this body, and it is sharp. Really nice. Our mold line comes right up here. Jumps over right here into the window, and then it'll be up and around. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Nice vent. The Corvette logo is in the front here. And I saw it says Corvette in the back. But I'll probably end up sanding both of those off and using the decals on that. The front end on these things is pretty cool. I mean, there's not a whole lot to this. It won't be lit for sure because there's no way I'm going to try to cut these out and make lights. Not going to happen. So this is going to be although I'm going to pump as much detail as I can in the engine compartment and underneath. I think underneath you really can't even see the brake lines that much except for the emergency brakes. So this will be a nice, relaxing build. That's cool. I wonder if that's a light there. Don't even want to think about it. I'm not putting lights in this. It's not going to happen. Even though those tail lights would be so cool to light up. But I'm not going to try. No way. There's nowhere I could put the battery. So, but there we go. This will be a short one. I think we're only about 20 minutes into this total. For the 1967 Corvette from Revell. It is a 1/25th scale kit, and I'll start building this January 1. And for now, before January 1st, we'll keep on plugging on the Texaco station, and I'll let you go. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I am Mark. This is Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. Y'all have a great day and a better tomorrow.